So guys, I'm back at Bar Pizza today, and they have the lobster pizza. So, it's gonna cost me like around $40. So, I'm gonna see if it's worth it. But, they always have some great stuff here, and I definitely just am excited to try it out. The other thing is that I'm happy that they're doing lobster pizza, because there was a place in Newport that I wanted to go to a few months ago, and they're not doing lobster pizza and crab pizza anymore there because of inflation. So I at least appreciate Bar Pizza for just being like, if you want to pay for it, we have it. Wow, I am very, very impressed with this pizza, and automatically it smells really, really good. It makes me think of Cape Cod. When I was a kid, me and my parents went to Cape Cod during the summertime, and that was always really good. Provincetown, Cape Cod, very beautiful place in the country. And it's also great when you have food that kind of reminds you of your childhood a bit. Like I was saying, like how I like Zabardi's pizza. I favorite Zabardi's because their food reminds me of the pizza that my grandmother had for delivery when I was a kid. And, it's actually kind of really funny. I've never seen a lemon wedge with a pizza before, but obviously it goes with, the taste of lobster. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little buggy outside, but, I'm really excited to try this out. Here it is. First of all, I love the color. I love the pink of the lobster. And I also like, the whitish of the cheese, because, usually when you think of good food, you don't think of like heavily saturated colors, so automatically the presentation I like a lot, and also like I'm a person for texture. Good food has good texture, so. Yeah, I really like this pizza. It makes me think of a clam casino pizza, because in the sense, like, when you work with seafood, there's different like flavors that come off the meats that you use. And so it's reminiscent of clam casino, but I also like the lobster taste, and they weren't cheap with the lobster meat. So this is something that I really enjoy. There's a mastery of great food textures, because whoever chose the cheese did a great job. I don't think this reminds me a lot of a white cheese pizza. Actually, that's the thing. They don't have like tomato sauce, but that actually helps it. So, I definitely think they did a good job of experimenting on what works and what doesn't work. Also, when you think of pizza, some people have like, I think it's like lobster sauce or shrimp sauce with it. I'm happy that they didn't do it, because a tomato wouldn't really work with a lobster pizza. Like lobster, bread, and cheese do go together pretty well. So they made some smart choices in designing this. I think as a compliment, they could have experimented a little bit more with some herbs, because there are some herbs that work very well with lobster. This kind of looks like the best slice on my plate. And one thing I will say is that they did a really good job. I also like how they don't have any tomato sauce on that, because that wouldn't have made the pizza, it would have been like too many things on it. So like, and also like cheese and bread and lobster go together pretty well. Yeah, this is really awesome. I would say that they should have a little bit they should work with like some herbs. Maybe if they put olive oil on it, that could make it from, an A+ to an A++. But this is definitely one of the best pizzas I've had. And most people, I find, don't like trying specialty pizzas, but Bar Pizza definitely has a lot of hits with it. I would say that, yes, I am happy that I decided to come down here and try this out. I would also say that however they made this pizza, they should kind of like show people, or show people at Red Lobster, or show people at Chowder Pot, like on how to make on how to make this there, because you know a pizza like this would make a lot of money. It's unfortunate that Pepe's and Sally's doesn't have pizza like this. Good stuff. The other thing is that, you know, there's some lemon. Yeah, the lemon wedge is just put some lemon on the pizza because they gave me a lemon. So I'll tell you guys how this is.
Oh my god.
You know, I feel, yeah, the lemon definitely adds to it. I definitely like the zest. I would definitely say that, you know, they should just have small bottles of like lemon juice instead of this wedge of lemon, because it's a little hard to kind of squirt it around. But the lemon really adds a layer of zest to this that I would totally recommend you guys try out. So this is my last slice of pizza. Sad but true. And this has been a really transcendent experience. So I'm happy that this is going to cost me around $40 with a soda, lemonade, a lobster pizza. And for a small pizza, they didn't decide to be cheap bastards with it. Yeah, they didn't decide to be cheap bastards with the pizza, so I'm very, very happy with that. So, this is my last slice of pizza. You know, sad but true, but what I have to say is that I really enjoyed my experience here. And then the other thing is that, you know, I think monthly they have like specialty pizzas on the menu, so definitely like next month, I may even tell them that they should have an email service. Email people when you have a new pizza or whatever. Because, you know, there's people who want to know. And there's people like me who want to review the good pizza that they have at bar. And like I said, that one thing that I like about this versus Pepe's and Sally's and Zubardi's and Modern is that they're willing to experiment with their pizzas. And you need to do that because the problem is that if you're not experimenting and you have the same thing over and over, you're not that great. It's like South Park and The Simpsons. The Simpsons stays the same, and they're okay with their failures, The Simpsons. But with South Park, they experiment, and when they don't do good, and when something doesn't work, they're willing to kind of listen to their fans, go to the drawing board, and make things better. So there's importance in experimentation, and that's why I think Bar Pizza, as I said, it doesn't have the being around for close to 100 years like Sally's and Pepe's, but definitely I could see this being around another, you know, having a 100-year anniversary. You know, unfortunately, I would be dead by then. You know, I think I'll be like 120 or whatever when they have that, but or 80, 90, I don't know. I'm not sure when this started, but maybe I'll be 80 or 90 years old. But I just do want to say that, you know, this has been really good.